My name is Joe Bernardo. For those of you who don't know me, I am the caretaker and secretary to the Board of Trustees of Oak Grove Cemetery. And I would like to thank all of you for joining us on Armed Forces Day as we dedicate our Veterans Memorial. We will begin with the Star Spangled Banner, sung by our cemetery's historian, Robin Bernardo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Just to provide a brief history of the memorial, this was dedicated in 1954 by Frank and Sue Bruno in memory of their son John, who was killed on Flag Day 1953 in Korea. This was actually originally right about where Mr. Monticelli is standing, on land that the cemetery had donated to the VFW. In 2022, it was repositioned to its current place to become the centerpiece of the memorial that you now see in front of you. And now to say a few words, the cemetery's president, Atlantic County Commissioner James Bertino.
Thank you, Joe. First, I want to say thank you all for joining us here today to dedicate the Veterans Memorial to all those who have served our country in its time of need. We pause today to celebrate and remember the sacrifices that the men and women of our military have made for all of us here in the United States, and it's right that we do so. The Oak Grove Cemetery Board of Trustees, we want to recognize a few of the companies that donated their time, their labor, and their material to do this project for us at no cost. We want to thank E.P. Henry, who donated all the bricks, blocks, and through their HeroScape program, Site One Landscaping Supply donated all the time and labor to construct the monument through their Vets One program, and then donated the materials for Memorial sprinkler system. Tuckahoe Turf Farms, who donated the sod for the memorial. Garden State Ground Control donated the equipment to level the ground, construct the memorial, then donated the time and the labor to install both sprinkler systems and sod work. And this was all completed in memory of Sal Salapina Sr. Scrapple Brothers Construction poured the foundation for the monument's new location. Peterson Monuments to move the monument from its previous location to the new one. To the family of John and Arlene Measley that donated the flagpole you see here today. And also a thank you to our board members, Skip and Ann, and our cemetery administrator, Joe Bernardo, for their vision and their commitment to see this plan realized. And also to the Oak Grove Cemetery Board of Trustees, who are all entrusted with the responsibility of preserving our veterans' final resting places.
The reason we started this program specifically is because we started to wonder if there was a way that we could give back to the VFW on whose land the memorial is. So we decided that $20 of every brick sold would be donated to the VFW Post 1026. And today we are happy to be able to present them with our first check. This comes strictly from the purchase of each paver. And every individual and organization that purchased pavers knew that in doing so, they were donated to the VFW. So while we were the conduit, this check comes from the community at large, and I think that bears mention. Councilman Tom Gribbin, the town's deputy mayor, I believe has a few words to say also.
On behalf of Mayor Steve DiDonato and the Hammonton Town Council, as Joe said, I'm Deputy Mayor Tom Gribbin. It's my honor
to be here with you today to mark the dedication of the Oak Grove Cemetery Veterans Memorial. Today we gather with deep respect and lasting gratitude to dedicate this memorial to the brave men and women from our town who served in the United States military, many of whom have been honored in the marking of these pavers around this memorial. Many were our fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, neighbors and friends. They walked our streets, attended our schools, built our community, and when the call came, they served with honor. Some returned home and continue to shape the life of this town. Others, like John Bruno, made the ultimate sacrifice. On behalf of the town, I would like to thank the Oak Grove Cemetery Board of Trustees and the numerous and generous donations of many for this memorial. This memorial is a promise that the service of these men and women will be remembered, their stories honored, and their legacy preserved for generations to come. It is a place where we can pause, reflect, and give thanks for the freedoms we enjoy, the freedoms they help defend. And in this quiet place of reflection, may future generations come to understand the price of liberty and the value of those who protect it. May this place stand as a reminder of the strength, sacrifice, and spirit of the veterans of Hammonton, now and always. And may the legacy of our veterans live on in the hearts of a grateful nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor Gibbons.